Have you ever noticed that when a firework explodes in the sky, you see the light first, and then a few seconds later, the sound hits you? It's like watching a movie with an audio delay. Or have you ever wondered how a handful of gunpowder in the middle of all that chaotic explosion can paint the perfect shape of a heart, a palm tree, or even a smiley face in the sky?
The truth is, you're not just witnessing a simple explosion, you're watching an atomic symphony. What dazzles your eyes is the hidden dance of electrons within layers of gunpowder and salts. Today, I'm taking you to a place where science and art team up to blow your mind. Ready to see what's actually happening in the heart of the fireworks?
It all started about 2,000 years ago, and it was a total accident. Legend says a Chinese chef was messing around with charcoal, sulfur, and saltpeter in his kitchen when, boom! The blast was so loud, the Chinese thought they'd discovered the ultimate weapon to scare off evil spirits. They started stuffing this magic powder into bamboo stalks and called them burning bamboo. But years later, during the Renaissance, the Italians had a brilliant idea. They added color to the chaos. They found a way to spray colored light across the sky instead of just smoke and sparks, turning the night into a canvas. Honestly, if it wasn't for that Italian innovation, we'd still be staring at dull yellow sparks through clouds of black smoke. But where do these colors come from? See, there are two types of light in fireworks. One is that traditional yellow glow from burning gunpowder, but those vibrant, popping colors that catch your eye, that's the magic of luminescence. Inside every firework, there are small pellets called stars. Think of them like a handmade cake with 4 essential ingredients: fuel for energy, an oxidizer for oxygen, a binder to hold it all together, and metal salts to define the color. When the gunpowder explodes, the heat hits the metal atoms inside these stars. The electrons get excited, like hyperactive kids, and jump to higher energy levels. But they love their home. When they drop back down to their original place, they release that extra energy as a packet of light called a photon. This means every light you see is actually the scream of an electron returning home. Every metal has its own color code. For example, strontium creates red, sodium gives you yellow, barium makes green, and lithium paints a unique pink in the sky. But then there's blue. Creating the color blue is like the final boss of fireworks. The element responsible for blue is copper, and it is incredibly picky. If the temperature gets just a tiny bit too high, the copper molecule falls apart and the color turns white. If it's too low, you won't see any light at all. So if you ever see a deep, crisp blue in the sky, know that you're watching the work of a genius who managed to balance the temperature on a razor's edge. How do they make shapes like hearts or palm trees? The secret is simple. Whatever pattern you arrange the stars in inside the shell is exactly how they'll spread in the sky. Manufacturers glue the stars onto a cardboard disc in the shape of a heart or a star and place the explosive core right in the center. But how do they make sure it explodes at the perfect height? With a gunpowder hourglass. There's a time fuse inside the shell with a precisely calculated length. For example, they'll set it to take exactly 3 seconds to reach the center, right at the peak of its flight. In modern shows, we don't use lighters anymore. Everything is controlled by e-matches or digital igniters, syncing the explosions to the millisecond of a music track. That's how chemistry and engineering join forces to turn the black sky into the world's most beautiful gallery. Interestingly, the sounds aren't accidental either. That sharp whistling sound? That's the result of air vibrating rapidly through a narrow tube. Or that cool crackling sound they call dragon's eggs? That's actually thousands of miniature explosions from bismuth oxide grains. And the big boom? That's the sudden release of trapped gases breaking the shell, creating a low-frequency sound wave. Remember, because light travels way faster than sound, you'll always see the show before you hear it. So if you're far away, enjoy the view first, then wait for the music of the blast. Let's learn a few famous styles so you can comment like a pro next time you watch a show. Number 1, peony, the most popular one, a classic spherical explosion. Number 2, willow, where the stars fall like the golden branches of a willow tree. Number 3, palm, featuring a glowing trunk and a few thick branches. Number 4, Saturn, a colored ball with a perfectly engineered ring around it. Number 5, chrysanthemum, the king of shimmer, leaving glittery trails that fill the entire sky. Fireworks are the victory of order over the chaos of an explosion. It's the moment science embraces art to decorate absolute darkness with the signature of atoms. It's a short show that reminds us, even in the heart of an explosion, we can create incredible beauty. That's what science is all about, finding beauty in the middle of the most intense reactions. So, which style is your favorite? The rare blue or the golden willow? Let me know in the comments. If this video made you look at the sky with a little more wonder the next time you see a show, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until the next discovery, stay curious.